ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the North Carolina Tarheels, taking on another team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Tar Heels will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So North Carolina's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Pass takes him still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The run from the shotgun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Lopez wants to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know.
Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Pocket breaking down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez to pass. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Grabbed in the middle, it's Culliver. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle with Ship. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Rogers. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And as he throws, just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Right on the money. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Flips it out on the screen, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Looking down the middle. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away.
Number 98 on to punt it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Lopez wants to fire. On target over the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, North Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
24, NC State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Let's see what they've got on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Grab near the marker. It's Gauze. Oh, the sweet feet. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Gauze. Not much running room, he's got one down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lopez to pass. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. QB draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lopez wants to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the back. Put it on in midfield. He's up to 57 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Quickly complete. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense...
Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He'll do it himself. Got the first down. Got room at the 35. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Finds his man. It smothers.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. We are not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on a losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
He's now up to 66 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Tar Heels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Lopez to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gives it on the option. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. I'm sure they would like to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win.